So we don't have zero flag, but instead we have overflow flag here. And then we have RS0 and RS1 flag, okay, which are used to select the what? The register banks. How many registers banks we have? We have 4 register banks, correct? Bank 0, bank 1, register bank 2, register bank 3. Okay. So if this is 0 and 0, then it is register bank 0, and by default always register bank 0 will be working upon. Okay. Then I can change it by changing the values of RS1 and RS0 bit. Say if I make it as 1 and 0, then register bank 1 will be selected, and if it is 1 and 1, 1 and 1, then register bank 3 is going to be selected in the memory region. Okay, so here let us go through some of the sample programs as well as the simple programs where we can understand what is the way of writing the program and for the processing purpose. Okay, arithmetic processing and logical operations, right? So first of all, okay, right here, this simple program is for addition of two 16-bit numbers. Okay, why it is a 216-bit? Okay, means basically we know that our register size, each register size is of 8 bits. Okay, when it comes to 8-bit addition, then it will be very easy. Okay, say what we are going to add here. What we are going to add here is 1 EC2. This is one hexadecimal number plus what? 015A. This was the number given in the exam test, correct? This was the number. Okay, so when it comes to only 8-bit addition, what may be the 8-bit addition? It may be, let us take C2 plus 5A. Okay, so how can I add this? Say move A comma hash. What is hash? It is determining the direct number, immediate value. Okay, then what I can do? 0 C2. So it is going to be 0C2 H. I have to mention H here. Okay, H stands for hexadecimal number. If I don't write H, then the number will be invalid because C is not a decimal number. The number will be considered as a decimal number and C is not a decimal number, so the data is invalid. So I have to write H here. And whenever I am writing any number, if that number is starting with alphabet character, then I have to add 0 here, which 0 is not to be considered as a data. 0 here is not considered as a data. Only C2 is considered as a data, only 8-bit. Okay. Then what I can write? Add A comma hash 5AH. Okay, so here I am executing only 8-bit addition. I am writing a program for only 8-bit addition. Okay, so what will happen here for the first instruction? For this first instruction, what will happen? What will happen? A is equals to be C2 hexadecimal number. And here what will happen? Here A will be loaded with the C2 is the previous number plus 5A is the direct number provided by the user. So what is C2 plus 5A? What is C2 plus 5A? It's going to be 1C. Okay. 1C along with it is actually 1C. Okay, where this one is the carry flag. This one is the carry flag. This one carry flag. You can see it here. Oh, not that. This carry flag. Why? Because it is generating out of the 7th bit. Okay, that is why out of the 7th bit. So this one is a carry flag, and here it is. The result is 1C. 1C is going to be loaded into A, and this single one is going to be copied into carry flag. Cy is equals to 1. Understood? This is single 8-bit addition. If you understood this single 8-bit addition, then I will go for this instruction, this addition of two 16-bit numbers. Any reply? Not understood. What you have not understood? Okay, fine. See, say when move a comma hash C0 C2. Okay. Okay, I am repeating it. Now here what is happening? C2 is the immediate value. It is actually the data which is stored into the A register. Okay. And then C2, I have got the value C2. What is the another value I have to add with C2? 5A. Okay. So what I can do? Add A is already having C2. Add C2 with 5A data. With 5A data. Okay. So what will happen? 5A plus C2 will be added and stored into A. Right? Now, what is C2? C2 is going to be 1110. This is a C. And what is 2? 0, 0, 1, 0. Okay. Then what is 5A? 5A is the direct data now. 5A 0, 1, 0, 1. Then A is 1, 0, 1, 0. So these two are going to be added and the result will be stored into A only. Okay. A is having this value. The previous value is C2. Then direct data, hash data. Okay. It is an immediate addressing mode. Direct data is 5A. Now add these two numbers. What will happen? 0 plus 0, it is going to be 0. 1 plus 1, it is going to be 0. Carry 1. Then 0 plus 1, 0 plus 0 plus 1, full adder. So it is going to be 1 here. Then 0 plus 1, it is going to be 1. Now, what is AY flag? AC flag? What do you mean by AY flag? Here it is, AC flag. Okay. Whenever there is a carry from the 3rd bit to 4th bit, say this is 0, 1, 2, 3. This is the third bit and this is the fourth bit. Is there any carry generated from third bit to fourth bit? Is there any carry generated here? 0 plus 1 is 1. There is no carry. Carry is 0. So that is why AY is equal to be 0. Here, this bit is going to be equal to 0. Okay. Then this is going to be 0. Then 0 plus 1 plus 0. Again it is, sorry, it is 1. So 0 plus 1 is 1. 0 plus 0 is 0. 1 plus 1 is 0. Carry 1. And 1 plus 0 is 1. And 1 plus 1 is 0. Carry 1. So this is what? There is a carry out of 7th bit. There is a carry out of 7th bit. So that is why CY is equal to be 1. This is CY. And this is what? AC. And this is the result stored into A value again, A register again. So what is the value now? 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0. What is 1, 1, 0, 0? It is C. What is 0, 0, 0, 1? It is 1. So what is the value? 1. C is the result stored into A, and then carry flag is going to be equal to 1, and then AC flag is equal to be 0, as well as parity flag is equal to be 0. Correct? What is parity flag? If the number of ones are even in the result, then P is equal to be 1. And if the number of ones are odd numbers in the result, then P0 is equal to be 0. Correct? That we have discussed. Don't forget the things. So now have you understood this 8-bit addition? No? Okay, so you understood. Fine. Now I will move forward the same numbers for 16-bit addition. This is a 16-bit number. This is a 16-bit number. Okay. Now they are combined, no? But I cannot perform my 16-bit addition at a single time. Correct? Why? Because my registers are having only 8-bit size. They can store only 8-bit data. So I will divide this. I will divide this 16-bit data into 8 bits. So 0, 1 for A, then 1E C2. So how I will add 1E C2, then C, sorry, 0, 1, 5, A. Okay, so now what I will do, this is a single number and this is a single number. I have divided them into 8-bit and 8-bit. So now what I will do, the first byte, lower byte from the first number and the lower byte from the second number, I am going to add them. Okay, I am going to add them and storing the result into R0. Storing the result into R0. Then whatever the carry is generated from this 8-bit data to the upper 8-bit data. I have to use that one also, no? That is why I am going for add C. Add along with this carry, whatever the carry has been generated here. If it is 1, add C is going to make it along with 0 is going to be added. If it is 0, if it is 1, 1 is going to be added with 1e plus 0, 1. Okay. If this carry bit is 1, 1e plus 0, 1 plus this is 1. If carry bit is 0, cy bit is 0, then 1e plus 0, 1 plus 0. Okay. This data I am going to store in R1 register. Okay. So how I can do that? First, what I will do, I will clear this carry flag. I will clear this carry flag. So now what will happen? Clear C. So C is equal to be 0. Then move A comma hash C0 0 C2. So C2 has been moved into A value, A register. Then addition of A, that is C2 plus 5A, that we have done here. C2 plus 5A. Okay, so what will happen here? Cy is equal to 1. So this one will become, when I add C2 plus 5A, carry bit is going to be generated. Okay, carry bit is equal to 1, correct? Here we have that carry bit is equal to 1. Then what is the value of A? A value is going to be 1C. Then what I'm doing, move R0 comma A. That means the value of A is going to be loaded into R0. So what is the value of A? It is 1C. So R0 will be having 1C and carry bit is equal to be 1 here. Now what I will do, I will take second highest byte, higher byte in the first number, and higher byte in the second number. So now move A comma hash 1EH. Now what I'm doing, I'm not simply adding, I'm adding along with carry, because carry is also there, no? If it is 0, 0 is going to be added. If it is 1, 1 is going to be added. So add along with carry the A value and the 0, 1 immediate value. So 0, 1 plus 1E, it is going to be 1F. 1F plus 1F plus 1. What is 1F plus 1? It is 2, 0, correct? So 2, 0 is going to be stored. Okay, move R1 comma A. So that is A value will be having 2, 0 and 2, 0 will be copied into R1 register. So R1 will be having 2, 0. So total number, when I add 1EC2 plus 0, 1, 5A, then the total number is 201C. Say here carry bit is equal to be 1. Okay, because there is a carry out of 7th bit. This one, binary addition. This is representing the binary addition. Okay, so what is the value I have got here? It is 2, 0, 1, C. So 201C is the total number of 2 16-bit numbers. R1 has 20. Here in the last, see, the last instruction, when I say ADDC A comma 01H, what is A value? A value is 1EH. Okay, 1EH plus I am adding 01H. 01H. Then the result will be stored into A and along with carry also. Okay, plus carry bit is equal to 1, no? Carry bit is 1 here. Carry bit is equal to 1. So this one is going to be added here. So what will be the answer? Total it is 20. 1e plus 1 plus 1. It is going to be 20. 20. A will be having 20. And the last instruction is there, no? Move R1 comma A. So whatever the 20 value is there, that is going to be loaded into R1. A will also be having 20 and R1 will also be having 20. Understood? R1 has a 20. That is what? We are just copying the value of A into R1. So A will also be having 20H and R1 will also be having 20H. After the last instruction, move R1 comma A. Okay, fine. Understood? Shall I go for the next program? Has everyone understood? In the next module, see, the programs are almost all important one here. You have to write the programs by yourself, okay? I will give you such programs which you have to think by yourself and write the instructions for that program. Briefly, you revise once again. Huh? Okay. See, what is there simple? Let us clear this. Now see, first what is happening here? C is equal to 0, correct? Then what is happening here? A is equal to C2. Okay. Then what is happening in the third instruction? A is equal to 1C and Cy is equal to 1. Correct? A is equal to 1C. I am adding, I am not moving. I am adding 5A plus C2. So after adding these two, A will become 1C. What about the fourth instruction? I am moving A value into R0. So R0 is equal to, what will happen? 1C. Then move A comma A is equal to A is equal to 1E. Then what is the value of A here? Addition 1E, add with carry. Okay, it is not only add, it is add with carry. A is equal to, what will be 1E plus 0 1 plus what is carry? Carry is also 1. This is 1, this is 1, and this is 1E. 1E plus 1 is 1F. 1F plus 1 is 20. Okay, 20H. These are not decimal numbers. These are hexadecimal numbers. Don't make confusion, okay? Then what I'm doing in the last instruction? R1 is equal to 20H. So here, whether what happened after addition, Cy is equal to 1, carry flag is equal to 1, correct? Cy is equal to 1, parity flag is equal to be 0, ay auxiliary carry flag, there is no carry from third bit to fourth bit, that is why this is also equal to be 0. This we don't have 0 flag, and we have overflow flag, and that is also equal to overflow flag is equal to 0. There is no overflow. Understood now? Okay. Now write a program to convert unpacked number to a packed number. Now what is unpacked number and what is packed number? Say what will happen is, and that too called as a BCD number. Okay, packed BCD number, unpacked BCD number. Now whenever there is a digit, single digit, and upper digit is 0, that number is called as unpacked number. The number where one digit is 0 always and another digit is having some of the value, then that number is called as unpacked number. It is not completely packed. That is why it is called as unpacked number. Okay, so 09 is a packed number, 02, and that is going to be a BCD number. Okay, 01 to 09H. So these numbers are unpacked number. Even the 01, 0A, 0B, 0C, even hexadecimal number will also come. These numbers are called as unpacked numbers. And then what is a packed number? A packed number is which the both digits, the lower nibble as well as the upper nibble, both are having some value. Both are having some value. Okay, so what is a program? Write a program to convert unpacked numbers. There are two unpacked numbers, correct, into a packed number. Packed number means I have to take these two number 09 and 02. I have to pack them. So what will be the packed number? It is going to be 92. Correct. So upper nibble is also having some value, lower nibble is also having some value. So this is a packed number. And what converting a packed number into unpacked number, that is, it is going to be 09 and 02. Correct. So how I can do that? Let us go for the program. Okay. So here, first what will happen? Move a comma hash 02H. 02H has been moved into A. Move B comma A. So B also having the value 02. A is having 02 value. B is having 02 value. Now move A comma hash 09H. Move comma hash 09H. That means now this value A will be having 09 and B will be having 02. And we have come across a swap instruction. No? What will happen if the swap instruction is executed? The upper nibble will be transferred to lower nibble and lower nibble will be transferred to upper nibble. So 09 will be converted into 90. Correct? This is upper nibble. 0 is a upper nibble that will go to the lower nibble, and 9 is a lower nibble that will go to upper nibble. Okay. So what will happen? When I say swap, we have given an example, TV channel, correct? Swapping between the two channels. Okay. So it is like that. So what will happen? A will be loaded with 90H. Then addition of A comma B. So A is having a 90, B is having a 02. So 90 plus 02, it is going to be 92. That value is going to be copied into some of the register R0. So R0 is having a packed number. Is it understood? Understood or not? Only 4 minutes are left. Let me go for the next program. Yes. Okay. So now write a program to convert packed number into the into a unpacked number. It is not a packed, it is unpacked number. Okay. What is the number? 92. So if I convert this 92, what will be the answer? It is going to be 02 and 09. Okay. How I can do that? Say, leave about this first instruction. I will tell you in the later. We have come across origin. Origin. Fine. So first copy the value A. A is equal to 92. Then B is equal to 92. Then ANL. What is ANL? And logic. Correct? And logic. A comma hash F0. So F is there, 9 will remain. 0 is there, 2 will get off. Correct? So what is the A value, new A value? It is going to be, new A value is going to be 90H. 90H. Okay? And logic. If I do AND logic bitwise, then I will be remaining with 90H. Then swap A. So A will be having now 0, 9H. Okay. Then move that into R0. So R0 is having now 09H. R0 is having 09H. Then move A comma B. Take back the real number 92. A will be having what number now? 92. Okay. Then ANL A comma 0FH. Now what I am doing? I am masking the upper nibble. I am allowing the lower nibble. F is there, no? So that is why what will be the answer? A is equal to 9 will become 0. It will be masked and 2 will remain as it is. 02. And move that A 02 value into R1. So R1 is equal to 02. So what happened? Unpacked number. Packed number, it was 92. Now what I have got? I have got 09 and 02. Understood? Okay. So only 1 minute is remaining. So next program is that we will see in the next class. Okay. Lookup table. I have already sent all the programs to you. Go through all the programs. Tomorrow I will ask the question. You have to explain. Okay. Only some another 2 or 3 examples are there. Okay. Another 2-3 examples are there. Like that, there are so many examples in the textbook also. Go through that. Okay. Then we will finish up this first, second